My name is Steve Cote, and I'm the president of Chalmers Insurance Group. Our agency is really a vintage Main Street America, bricks and mortar first agency. We have 8 locations, 6 in Maine and 2 in New Hampshire. So we are truly a generalist, both personal lines and commercial lines. However, we do have one niche specialty market that's been part of our organization for over 100 years, and that's insuring traditional boys and girls summer camps. What makes us unique is the way in which we interact with our clients. We really try very intentionally to show our caring, our competence, and convenience to our clients. We are close to our communities, and we like to serve as guides and friends. Insurance is very personable for us. We are very different from the traditional agency that we were even 10 or 15 years ago. And it really goes back to transitioning from an order-taking perspective of just taking what somebody has asked for and presenting it to them, and often for the lowest price, to really turning more into a risk advisory type of role and helping clients to understand what insurance is, what it does, and what type of result they can expect were something to happen. And it really brings into notion helping our client predict and prevent losses from even happening. And I think that that's the approach that has really taken us to a next step and has allowed us to evolve from a very traditional agency to a modern one. Our approach to running our agency changed completely right around the time of the pandemic. Prior to the pandemic, our approach was very much, you're in the office 5 days a week. After the pandemic, we were literally shut down for an entire year and worked remotely. I just feel like our agency today, what we've understood is that we no longer have to work in a siloed approach where each office is pretty much accountable for their own business. Today, we run a hybrid organization, and people from all over our footprint, whether they're at home or in the office, really help serve each other. And I think that that provides us with a much more diversified approach. And it's a combination of utilizing technology and also allowing our teammates to play to their strengths. It used to be that everybody had to be kind of a jack of all trades, doing every facet of the business because we were so siloed. And now we can really play to each other's passions and diversify so much better. Trust and relationships with our clients are incredibly important and really is the foundation, the centerpiece of what Chalmers is all about. Our number one priority is to retain the clients that we have, make sure that they are taken care of. And I think that the foundation of that type of relationship is consistency and trust. Consistency brings with it reliability, that you're going to be there when there's a phone call or a walk-in, that you are going to respond on a timely basis. And also you can serve both as a mentor and an advisor in different situations when exposures are brought to your attention. There are several examples as to how our approach has had a positive impact to our client. I can give you a recent example of a youth-serving organization that specializes in behavioral therapy and counseling for youth. And they were having challenges with one-on-one interactions and how to mitigate the potential for loss. We actually, because of our background in boys and girls summer camp programs, we have on staff a premier expert in youth serving organizations for abuse, types of exposures. And we were able to get the ownership together with Katie on a virtual call, and they were able to walk through all their steps and challenges and came out the back end super confident on how to take things to the next level and truly make their organization a safer place. Technology plays an important role in our business. Really, the number one consideration is that technology free up time for our front lines to be much more proactive and relational with our clients. We've started to use and are planning to use more and more AI in our agency. So far, we have utilized AI in note-taking on phone calls and creating activities after those interactions. We have utilized AI to measure engagement and sentiment of our clients. We are looking into AI for helping us create enterprise risk analysis for our clients, and also for policy checking and measuring the effectiveness of one policy to another. I know that technology is going to change the game. I know that the amount of data that is available and how we use technology to measure and learn from that data is incredibly important. At the end of the day, insurance is a relationship business, and we are here to help people who need assistance in understanding risk. And so I hope that the industry does not get away from that. In fact, Chalmers is going to double down on this, and we're going to be here to help our clients.